Go.
What is going on? What is going on, people? Tonight we have our Poly Vibes with Cobra and myself, BB Nice. If you like what you see, we please invite you to like, share, and subscribe to this video. We're going to be tackling a couple of topics today. But the first thing I want to start off with is congratulations, Georgia, for getting us over the hill. A very shout out to Cobra, my Georgia native, that went and voted. And I remember the day that she did it, and it worked. It was worth it. So kudos to you.
Absolutely.
We owe you guys. We owe you guys.
I secured my vote once again. Georgia, especially the Atlanta metro area, my home. We showed the fuck out as usual. See what we did. Got these white folks mad. It don't matter.
That's right.
We did it. We made it. All right.
They was big mad. Okay, but the thing about it,
but y'all can't stop it. We voted. Ain't no motherfucking recounts.
No recount. I love it. The best part about this is, so now the vote says, hey, Benj, thank you for stopping in. Let me.
What's up, Ben?
Okay, yeah, I forgot I could do that. The last time I'm just reading people's stuff and I can just show you who's dropping in. But the best thing about it is now, in my opinion, now the votes are even. You have 50 on the Democrats, 50 Republicans. You can literally come together and do things in a way where everybody agrees to something. But the best part about it is, if, in fact, you can't agree, you got not only the first woman, but the first black woman sitting in the chair waiting to push the button. Like, do I need to decide?
Not only that, history was made in Georgia. You had the first black senator from the South, I believe. I think I got that right. If I didn't, you know what I'm saying. You know history was made.
Absolutely. Hey, Jay Dunn, thanks for stopping by.
Warnock, okay?
Yes.
Raphael Warnock.
That's right. And thank you, Jay Dunn, because you are another one from Georgia that made this happen. Big claps. Yes, and virtual hugs, honey, because we owe it to y'all, all of you guys. You made this happen. I'm so proud. But yes, shout out to Warnock and his vote. Like, really, y'all turned up for him. Y'all really did. Yeah. Also, he did make it over the hill, but he struggled a little bit. But Warnock, he did the moonwalk. Like, what?
I know, right? He whooped Kelly Leffner's ass.
I loved it. I loved it. Yes. So with that being said, we cannot forget the debacle as well that we seen today as we were celebrating a victory.
Yeah.
The city capital, Trump and his henchmen what a stark difference. Can I just start there? Can I start back in the summer when we had that peaceful protest?
Tear gas.
And we got tear gassed?
Yeah.
Can I go there? It wasn't no violence. We couldn't even get to the Capitol.
Had it blocked off.
They had it blocked. Nobody pushed it over or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. Cops was there. They were fully armed. They were fully prepared. Everybody was ready.
Ready to shoot. Lock
And then,
and loaded.
okay, so let's fast forward to today, where you got these heathens. And yes, I call them heathens.
Animals.
Animals.
Like my granny used to say, these white folks done lost their goddamn mind. I just got put out there like that.
Yes. Hey, Retro Babe, thanks for coming in. Yes, yes.
That's not all white people, but the white people you seen on TV clowning.
Not only did they bum rush the city capital, these animals, these savages, bust through the windows. They vandalized people's offices. It got so bad that somebody died.
Yes. Someone did die. She was shot. The video is on IG. Trigger warning if you want to watch it. I'm not sure if she was part of the so-called protest or not, or if she was just an innocent person. If she was a part of the so-called protest, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta say it. Y'all know what I'm saying.
I didn't even leave the house today because I felt like folks was going to act up out here, which is a damn shame. You are absolutely right, Jay Dunn. Black Lives Matter could never. You know why, Retro? Because we wouldn't even think about that. Like, why would we do that?
No.
For reasons that we should and shouldn't, we actually love this country.
We do. And we're very peaceful because we know how to protest, not to fucking storm Capitol Hill and act a fucking fool.
It was shameful. It was shameful what happened today. I hope that everybody, every Republican who had something to do with this. Hey, Miss T, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate everybody that's dropping down tonight. I really hope that everyone is held accountable, whether it was the ones who created this, which Trump should be the first one held responsible, but he's looking very, very stupid right now. He can't even show his face. They have suspended his Twitter account. They're too through with him. Did you
hear what he said? We love you, we support you, but go home, with a smirk on his face.
What else was he gonna say, Cobra? What else was he gonna say?
You're not fooling anyone. You being sarcastic, little asshole.
Yeah, definitely. But you know what? I really don't want to spend too much time on that because it's been all day. I've been watching that crap all day, and I kind of want to move on to something a little more juicier. We got a couple of things lined up tonight. The first thing I want to speak about is Black Ink Sees and Daughter. Okay?
The daughter.
And for those who don't know, so what happened was allegedly C's came in drunk. She said, guys, I'm sorry if I don't read your comments right away. I'll get back to them, but I notice when I read the comment, I get off focus, and I'm not that good yet at this. I'm still learning and trying to get the judge of this stuff. So please forgive me if I don't, but I will post it as they come.
Don't say that. Don't BB. You said you're not that good at it. You're perfect. You're absolutely phenomenal. Yo, anybody who's watching, this is the best show on YouTube. That's what I said, the best.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I cannot disagree. But anyway, so Black C's allegedly came in on a drunken stupor and beat daughter down. As for what I'm hearing about daughter and her mouth, I can't even say that I'm that mad at C's because on some real shit, if I'm just speaking from me being a parent, me being drunk, and if my child had a mouth like that, because her mouth is worse than C's. C's already got a gutter mouth, and his daughter is him times 10. So I cannot promise y'all, and I'm being honest as I can possibly be, that if I came in a drunken stupor and my child was popping crack and that mouth, I don't care if she was on the toilet, I don't care. I probably would have beat her ass down too. I'm just going by her mouth, okay? So I don't know. And people say he shouldn't have put his hands on. Bullshit. That ain't how we work in the Black family, and y'all know that. So cut it out. But on the flip side, what I honestly want to get into was after that altercation, I guess homegirl went home back to her mama, and C's girlfriend, which is allegedly
Dutch's friend.
Dutch's ex-friend, took to her Instagram to go off. Now, she said some terrible things. And that's where I'm coming in at. Like, hold up, girlfriend, hold up. So she said things like, bitter baby mama. I wrote some things down that triggered me. Bitter baby mama. I don't like that word, especially coming from a significant other who wasn't in the bed when we was making this baby, don't have nothing to do with the relationship before you got there. So you just listen to one side. And I always thought that a person's girlfriend or boyfriend's job, sole job, number one job, only job, is to support him or her, not to get themselves entangled on the other side. Not just yet, things like that progressively moves into each other when the respect level is there. But I understood that when she started off with bitter baby mama, there is no respect. So that was
She has kids too, right?
That I don't know. I don't know too much about her. I just know what she said.
This is the thing. I know she said bitter baby mama, but I don't think she meant it. At the end of the day, from what the daughter said, that woman there for a check. So she gonna co-sign whatever Caesar or say whatever she got to say to keep that money flowing. The girl said she'll pass around.
Okay.
I know she said it, but I'm not sure.
What she said on her Instagram, what she made public, what she wanted the world to know about how she felt about this whole situation. Another thing she said was a red flag for me was, I did shit for your child that you couldn't afford to do. I held and consoled your daughter. So
if that's something you really wanted to do, you wouldn't bring it up. Did you really want to be that nurturing person to your stepdaughter or future stepdaughter?
Exactly.
It sounds like you did.
Exactly.
You were just doing it.
Exactly.
You want to keep that money coming in. That's all about money.
Do anything for anyone if it's not out the kindness of your heart, especially a child. And I see that was a miscommunication between C's and his girlfriend to begin with. It was a lot of miscommunications, I feel, for it to get this bad. First things first, why are you bringing their business, not yours? Because you put yourself in their business. You put yourself into their family. You know what I'm saying? Like you're the newcomer. We're talking about a father and daughter relationship that really don't have nothing to do with you. You came along and you got so much to say.
Tons. So much to say that you go to Instagram like a fucking 15-year-old kid and write 2 or 3 paragraphs and books and pages and shit. How old are you getting, woman? You're a grown-ass woman, right? A grown-ass woman goes on Instagram and rants about a young woman.
I didn't like that situation at all. And I got triggered by it because I had experiences with things that happened with my son and his ex-wife before we went to counseling and got it together. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of similar events. But my question would be to you, Cobra. How do you feel about girlfriend and boyfriends being in the picture when it comes to kids?
I have to think about this, my situation. I if I date a woman with children, I'm not in a situation at all. I don't feel like it's. I'm out. It's not. It's.
So
I
you
don't.
wouldn't date a woman with children?
I mean, I have. I prefer not to because I've had incidents happen. But if I do date a woman with children, I don't want to be a part of what they have going on with the father or the mother. That's not none of my business. That's between the parents, not me. Don't put me in it. I have nothing to say. And I'm not disciplining your child. No, I have no business being in that at all. I know my place.
I mean, I agree. It's one thing, honestly, it's one thing when you're dating a woman or a man with children, it's important that you know what you're getting yourself into, first of all. If you guys are communicating, you should already know the relationship they have with their ex,
Right.
and the relationship they have with their children. Now, if both of those are sour or anything, it's not your place to come in to take over. That's not your job. Your job is not to be the extra parent. It's nice to have. It's an addition, but it's not mandatory.
No. Right. Right.
Let me see. Retro said they love to call Black women bitter.
Yeah. It's
It don't know the half, but it's not what they call you, is what you answer to. So that's how I look at it.
Other Black women, us as Black women, call other women, Black women, bitter.
Yes. And then Miss T
said by enough people outside of our race, we like to call each other bitter. That's fucked up. That bitter word is a trigger word.
That's right. Right. And exactly, his daughter, not hers. Absolutely, T. So it wasn't her place to even get involved at all. Like, and I don't think it's right for the parent to ask you to get involved. Because we do have parents.
I think he asked her to get involved. I get that feeling. I get that feeling everything was going down, and he was like, "Look, I need you to say something." Or she might just be one of them bitches that like to get up and shit.
Yeah, two things could have happened. He could have asked, or she might be one of those, and he might be the type that don't mind. It's more help to him, so it causes problems.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's the parent's child. Absolutely, respect your role. Absolutely, respect what you're here for. You're not here to be the parent.
You're here to be my partner. Okay, that's it. I didn't. Well, I'm there to be your partner, not a stepmama or something like that.
And it was very, very disheartening. It was even more crazy to hear the daughter's response. Like that mouth, though.
That girl says
mouth.
She said, "Suck my dick so many times. Suck my dick. Suck my dick." I was like, "You making my head hurt." I'm not like I know I curse. I know my mouth is foul, but girl, you making my head knock.
So disrespectful to herself, to her mother, to her father, just period. Like, but she doesn't know any better, because when you hear your father talking like that, you hear your mother talking to that like that. I remember when Black Ink first came on and those two were at odds. I remember one day Cease cursed her out at the courthouse so bad in front of Duchess. They weren't even dating yet, and Duchess still took them.
You know what? I've never watched the show before.
Oh, well, yeah.
I don't watch reality TV, but honestly, now that I think about what you said about the way he talks, the girl might be going through some type of trauma, and that's just the way she deals with it, with her outburst.
Miss T said, no, she may be trying to protect his image. Yeah, they do a lot for TV, Miss T. You got a point there. See, I'm not even thinking about the celebrity part of it. I'm thinking about the parent, because I'm just a parent every day, all day. I'm not a celebrity, so I didn't even think of that part. And you're right. You are absolutely right. She could be just trying to protect his image. I get it, but nobody knows. Wow, I don't know the details. Glad I'm hearing it. here. Yes, absolutely. You have to watch her response, the daughter's response.
Well, you need to protect his image by staying the hell out of it.
Off the chain. Go ahead, Cobra.
You need to protect his image by staying out of it. You making 2 or 3 paragraphs and posts on your stories, how is that protecting his image?
Good point.
You need to shut up. It's
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
This ain't your business, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I told you. You know what? I could, you know what? I'm talking about the daughter, but I'm just like the daughter. I would have cussed that woman out so bad.
Oh God, it was just so much wrong with it, but it starts with the parents. So I'm not that angry at the little girl. I'm disappointed. I hate that she even has a mouth like that, a vocabulary like that. But again, when you look at her parents, you can't even help but to be like, well, you know, see her father, he has no respect for women. So I've seen him lay women out on a regular with no problem. And they still love him and want to be with him. I don't know about you ladies, but can't no man talk to me in that type of fashion? Can't no woman talk to me in that type of fashion to call me out my name? And I could see if we arguing back and forth, but my God, to tell me to suck your dingling, I don't want to say the word, but
I mean, look, at the end of the day, I just thought about something. She is a child. She's still a child.
I didn't know that show still airs. It probably don't.
Yeah.
They probably, I don't even know.
I have never watched it, but this is very interesting topic. This is super interesting. What's going on?
It goes in so many directions. I don't want to stay on that though, because I got a couple of more things I want to talk about. But
it's deep though. That's a deep.
If y'all do get a chance, I believe All About the Tea has a segment on it, and then it's another person. What is the name of that other person? I forgot. But if you look, what is it?
You talking about the live of the little girl?
Yes.
I think you can probably put it in the description later if they want to watch it. Or
even if you just say C's daughter, you'll see her mouth like. It'll come up. And you'll see her going off. So you gotta check it out. It's unfortunate. It's nothing that I'm teasing about or I think it's cute in any type of way. I think all parties involved are wrong, but she is a child and they are the parents. So they hold a bigger responsibility to this. So I just think it's crazy. Let me see. So let me just go through the comments really quickly.
So people, thank y'all for joining the best show on YouTube. This is our anniversary show, our very first show. We've been doing this for 1 month.
1 month. 1 month. Yes.
The celebration.
I love it. I really do. I love it. It's going great. I love it. And I thank you again, everybody that's stopping by, whether you breezing by or whatever. I totally appreciate it. So I want to get into another subject, guys. We breezing through. We ain't staying on nothing too long because there's so much going on. But it's another topic, and it's only because I heard another person talk about this. So I figured this would be a great question to ask. Can women change their minds when it comes to preference? When it comes to being straight, bisexual, lesbian? Let me give you an example. Can a straight woman decide she's bisexual? She likes men and women. Can a bisexual woman decide she don't like women, she likes men, and that's it? No, I said that wrong. A bisexual woman, can she decide whether or not it's okay for her to be with men and women? Can a lesbian decide one day, I don't want to be lesbian no more, I'm straight? Does that make them crazy, mental?
No.
Because they have a change of mind?
No, it could be several reasons why they change their mind. The straight woman might not have ever been straight. She might have pretended to be straight or saying she was straight for some reason. The bisexual woman decides she doesn't want to date women anymore and date men only. Like no longer be bisexual. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Okay. Let me break down a little bit.
Because
So
the
let's start with
bisexual
the
means
straight
me off.
woman.
Okay.
Let me start with the straight woman. Can a straight woman just wake up one day and say, "Oh, I don't like men anymore. I just want to be with women. I don't want to be with men anymore. I want to go to women." Can that happen? Can a
No,
straight woman change her mind?
no. Either she was never straight, or she's going to be what we call a psychodyke or a pillow princess.
Psychodyke?
You never heard of psychodyke before?
What's a psychodyke?
A psychodyke is a woman who pretends to be a lesbian who's not really a lesbian. She's like psych. It's like I'm not a dyke. Let me stop. A psychodyke. You gotta look it up. I'll talk to you about that later off camera.
I don't
I'm
know
not
about her pretending.
like,
I know about women that is drunk, is gay when they drunk. I know a whole bunch of those. When they get drunk, they want to fill on you and be all into you. And then, yeah, I know about that. I don't know about nobody actually faking it, but okay. I agree. I believe that a straight woman, if she wakes up one day and say, "I don't want to be straight anymore," she was never straight to begin with, because it's not a choice. It's a feeling. What a psycho. Depends on the situation. Retro said, depends on the situation. Maybe a man is treating her better or vice versa. I agree.
Either a man is treating her better, like with the bisexual woman.
We're talking about the straight woman. If she wakes up one day and decides, "I don't want to deal with women. I don't want to deal with men no more. I just want to deal with women." But she considered herself straight.
She said maybe because the man is. I can't see the comment. Man is treating her better.
Yeah, because men treat her better. Yes.
I mean, because any woman who decides to be a lesbian because they think a woman would treat her better, you're wrong. If you're not really a lesbian, you don't need to play. You don't need to do it. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, it's some shit you don't know that you will never understand unless you're a lover of women. Don't think a woman will treat you better. Believe me, you ain't ready. Okay.
Bench Thinker said, "Isn't that being fluid?" Yeah, kind of. Well, then I wouldn't consider her to call herself straight then. She would just say, "I'm fluid. I like what I like when I like it." Miss T said, "I disagree with you ladies." I want to know why, Miss T.
Okay, so the bisexual woman, I'm still on this bisexual. She said the bisexual woman decided that she don't want to deal with men anymore.
Can she have a choice? Period. That's really my question. Can they decide? Can women decide? Can they make a choice without being called mentally crazy, something wrong? Can they just say, "Look, I don't want this no more. I want that."
Yeah, because most bisexual women deal with either men or women, but they don't. A lot of them don't deal with them at the same time. It's separate. So her just wanting to be with a man is her still being bisexual. She's just dealing with a man at that time, and maybe a woman later on. That's how some bisexual people work. Some people, it's how mainly.
I don't like. I really disagree when people say that if you are bisexual women. Wait. I'm missing some comments. Miss T said it's circumstance and situational to me. Absolutely. It's certain circumstances and situations. Sometimes things happen. Like me, myself, I always say I can't help who I fall in love with. Now, what I don't do is mix. What I won't do is mix. Like I've dealt with women and men my entire life. However, if I was in a relationship with a woman, I did not go and start dealing with a man. And if I was in a relationship with a man, I did not go back messing with women for my safety reasons, for my emotional, just period.
Yeah, that's to me, from what I understand, that's how bisexuality is supposed to work. You either deal with a man or a woman, not both at the same time. But for everybody, it's different.
So Bench said, if he or she is straight, I don't think there would be any consideration for a same-sex relationship.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I believe that. I agree.
Not unless they are psycho. Psycho is the wrong thing. I don't want to use the D word.
Bisexual women already have a choice. This is a tough one, BB. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, because here go T, Miss T said yes, because someone as the same sex made her feel a certain way. You know what, Miss T, I had an experience with that. I remember I was dealing with a woman and I stopped dealing with women because the woman that I was dealing with hurt me so bad. And I remember crying about it and saying, well, shit, if I'm gonna go through this, I might as well be with a man. I ain't say that was right, but that's how I was feeling because I was thinking that women are supposed to treat me better. They're supposed to know how I feel. They're supposed to be able to understand how to treat a woman. I was
Yep.
fairly mistaken. I openly admit that, but
I
that
wish
was
I would have known you back then. I would have told you, yo, BB.
I was very hurt. Jay Dunn said, I have encountered women who classify themselves as straight, but they say that I'm the only girl they like. I feel like that is bisexuality, but they still want to call themselves straight. It's like confusing. Yeah, it is.
I think those are women who just want to play around.
Yeah.
They just want to, play. They just want to have an experience.
Yeah, you do have women that want to experience it, and then they find out they don't like it, and get out.
Are they, and you described something earlier that sound like, like a pansexual. I think a retro did. Sometimes a person can make you feel a certain way. Like like a pansexual is a person who they can fall in love with anyone, male, female, trans, it's whoever they have feelings for, who they love. That sounds like a lot like pansexuality.
Cobra, here's a question for you. Can you see it?
I can't say it. I'm blind as hell. The last one, it's so small.
Okay, so Bench asks, what if you were catfished by the same gender representing the opposite sex?
That won't happen. I think it probably has tried it, but I would never meet. We have to have a video chat before we meet. If we meet online, I did think that kind of happened one time that the person tried to, because I was talking to the girl on POF, right? So we started messaging each other. She was sending me nude pictures and shit, and she was like, "Send me some back," and I was like, "Nah, I can't send you back. I don't know if you're a man or a woman, because you just a profile of a woman. You send me pictures of your T and your A. You just might trying to get some naked pictures of me. You might be some weird ass freaky dude. So no, it would never happen. Because let me tell you, you meet people online, you video chat with them first. I got to see your face.
Right.
Or we talked about it the other day. You could be somebody pretending. Like I could be talking to you, but you could be doing it for a man.
And that right there will seal the deal anyway. Once you say let's video chat, if they don't want to do it, then they're hiding something.
Yeah, but you know what they could do? They could video chat with you for somebody else. Like say if it's a dude, he might get one of his homegirls to video. Remember setting people up? The video chat with you. You be thinking you talking to this girl the whole time, but it's the guy that's setting you up because he got one of his homegirls, or it might be a couple. It would be a lot of freaky shit going on online for real.
Yeah, they gotta work so hard to do some shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, like you be on POF or some it says lesbian, and you can get couples in your inbox. Me and my man think. I don't give a fuck what you and your man think. Block. So yeah, no, but long story short, no, it won't happen. Best of my ability. Why would not allow to happen? Ladies,
long story short, I do believe that women can decide
absolutely
what they want to be without being accused of being mental, without accused of something being wrong with them. They can decide. Miss T said, wait a minute. He said, I saw a catfish episode like that too, but it was husband and wife. Yeah, that catfish.
They do that stuff, man. They do that nasty, freaky stuff. Real.
Yeah. with all that catfish stuff, like people still get, I guess people are, it's the excitement of it for the most part. It is like the mystery about it, and it is possible for you to talk to somebody for a certain amount of time and fall in love with their voice. When we were younger, I was on punishment most of my damn childhood, and I had boyfriends for like 2 years over the phone. Like literally, like I knew them from school. I seen them in school, but we couldn't really do nothing in school. But as soon as we scurry on home, we be on the phone all day, all
Couldn't do
night.
nothing in school.
What happened?
You couldn't do nothing in school.
No, I wasn't that
Let me
fresh.
tell you, you can. You just be like, Mom, I got detention. You find one of them dark hallways.
No, I didn't even think to do no shit like that. No, I probably would kiss, give him a pet, but I couldn't wait to go home. And we spent most of our time on the phone all day, all night. We barely saw each other. And again, I stayed on punishment. I was always doing some bullshit, and I stayed on punishment. And I believe he did too. His mother was strict too. So like literally, we was together for like 2 years on the phone.
I was a hot thing.
So I know it's possible. That's my point. Like it's possible to never see somebody and kind of just be intrigued with their conversation, and it happens.
I got to see you. I got to touch you. I got to feel you. I was a hot little thing. I was trying to smash every girl that I could smash.
Ben said, an episode on Catfish, the guy thought that he was talking to a trans mother. Once she admitted to being bio woman, he refused to talk to her anymore. What? Oh, he thought he was talking to a man, a trans male. And then when he found out she was a real woman, he was like, It's like on Pose when the lady got wait, it's like on Pose when the mother chopped her thing off and she lost her boyfriend because he wanted
men to answer. That's what they like about the trans women.
Yes, they want the D and the T. They like that. Like,
and when you get rid of that, it's a no-go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But what I don't understand about Catfish is why they don't video chat. They never video chat.
Right.
You got so many you can video chat on RG. You can download Duo. You got FaceTime. You got Samsung. All type of ways you can see a person's face before you guys meet. Now, I don't do the online thing too much anymore. Anyway, that's not my thing. I'd rather meet you in person.
Yeah.
I need that.
That's crazy. But anyway, anywho, my last topic for the day I wanted to touch before we get out of here is the COVID vaccines. Are you reluctant? Why should people be the first in line to get it, and the side effects? So I want to start off by letting you guys know that I first was apprehensive. I was like, no, I'm not getting that shit. No way, no way, no way. I want to see everybody else get it first. I want to see if they're going to come to work with an extra ear. I work in healthcare, so I was like, y'all do it first. Then I want to see. I'll wait till the summertime. So that has changed. I will be getting my vaccine at the end of the month after my birthday, because my birthday next week, so I'm going to celebrate first. But after that, I am going to get the COVID vaccine. And so I wanted to go over briefly why I am getting the vaccine. So my reasoning for getting the vaccine is because I believe that wait a minute, hold on. Before I answer that, they haven't tested it though. I don't trust it. I understand what you're saying, Retro. I get it. Like I was very apprehensive about doing it. But what started happening is most of the doctors in my company started getting them. They got them already. And then the nurses started getting them, and then everybody just slowly is getting it in my company. And because we are staff and essential workers, they offering it to us like it's out here, make your appointment. So I didn't want to get it at first, but I started realizing how much African Americans are dying, how much of a faster rate we're dying than people that are white. And so I started to look into why. So my reasoning for getting the vaccine, number one, is to protect myself and to protect me from giving it to you, you giving it to me. People don't realize there's a second mutation going on. Wait, hold up.
I want to ask you a question.
Are you sure? Are they telling you they're getting it to persuade you taking it? No, they are actually getting it. Like, I'm seeing them get it. They are really getting it. Everybody's getting it. And what's funny is it changed their mind as well, because we all was a collective saying we wasn't getting it. Everybody was a no at first. But then the second mutation came in. And that was the one red flag. Not only the first red flag was us dying at a more speedier rate. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute.
That's what I want to know.
I'm sorry?
That's what I want to know. Why are we dying at a more speedier rate?
Okay. So we are dying at a faster rate because we have, it's for our, we have, it's a couple of things that tie into place. Number one, our health. Number one, African Americans, everybody know we are hypertension. Mm-hmm. We have the greatest rate of being hypertension. We have the greatest risk of rate of being diabetic, overweight, and our social normities. We live in close quarters from each other. We have families we have big families, and we all are in the house together. We're always up under each other. And so those factors, poor health care. Wait a minute. What? Somebody said something.
I don't think that would be the reason why, because of poor health care, people not having insurance and being able to see a doctor. That might be the reason why.
It's before that, because if you realize that African Americans, the most people that die are older African Americans who are already at risk patients. They're not healthy to begin with. So there are the only way I could break it down to you so you understand and not use big words, because I don't really want to start reading the things, but I'm just going to break it down to you like this. You have these COVID vaccines you have these things that they're giving you to help fight off the disease. Mm. So when they are trying, let's just say they got two things, a red and a blue, that they want to give you to combat the COVID, to try to help you get better. So the red one is already, you're already canceling the red out, because the red is not working because you are diabetic, or you have high blood pressure, or you are overweight, or you have all these underlying respiratory issues already. So if they're giving you the red and the blue, the red is already not working. So you only got the blue. But then you have white people who are a lot more healthier, who get those two done. I'm not going to say all white people are healthy, but they are not dying as fast as we are.
I believe they're not dying as fast as we are because they have the money to get the health care that they need and to be able to go to the doctors. A lot of it to do with racism. I might be wrong, but I feel like as a white person, you're able to get, you have your insurance, you can go to the doctor, get diagnosed. If you have to have go get admitted to the hospital, they will admit you. I think a lot of African Americans, Black Americans, don't have health insurance, don't have access to the resources. They're not trying to help us.
Yes, that's an issue. That's an issue. That's an issue as well. It's so many things.
And the diabetes, that's another reason why. So I think the white people are not as healthy, or might be, it's just that they have access to it, we don't. That might be the reason why Black people are dying in COVID more.
So
I might be wrong. I don't know.
So Reese Key said, we are the target audience. We're really not, because researchers say that only 28% of Blacks say they might do it. So we're not. You got 47% that says they may do it, and that's Latinos. And then you got 64% of whites saying they are doing it.
But is it?
So it's not. We're not rushing to get it done. No, but I'm gonna tell you this: what I think is going to happen. Another reason why I'm deciding to get it now, guys. This is just me. You don't have to agree. I'm not trying to persuade you to get it. I'm giving you the reasons why I'm getting it. When it is time, when everybody finally say, "Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it," there's not going to be anything. Y'all going to be on a waiting list, and it's going to progressively really get. That second mutation that is taking the kids out now, the younger generation, it's not attacking older anymore. It's attacking the young. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And that's just my opinion. And that is why I'm doing it. Again, I am an essential worker. I work around sick people every single day. I have to protect myself.
Right. That's important for you to get it.
I can't just say I'm not going to work because I don't want COVID. I can't do that. I don't have that luxury. And when I do, well, actually, I'm starting now. Like my social distancing was already high. Like I only really be around my immediate family, but I'm really starting to ramp that up as well and just be around no one because we are starting to lack and slack with this social distancing every single day. And it's not getting better. It is not getting better. And it's going to get worse.
Like Georgia has very high COVID rates, but I still refuse to get the vaccine because I might be wrong. I believe it's like the flu. I've never taken the flu vaccine because I believe the flu vaccine gives you the flu. I refuse to take it.
Well, guess what?
COVID, and also, I live in a place where, like I said, the rates are high. I go out a lot. Not very many social distancing. People not wearing masks. I go to a gas station and about 5-6 people don't have on a mask. And I haven't gotten COVID, thank God. I had a COVID scare. I just can't let fear control my life right now. With the whole
I get it. But vaccines, let me just say this. Everybody is talking about vaccines, but vaccine systems been in place for years. Like all of our kids have to get polio. You get all these vaccines when you're a baby, mumps, measles. You get all these vaccines as a baby.
Some of those vaccines
from certain disease. Now, yes, COVID is a new disease that we have a new vaccine from. Now, again, I'm not trying to persuade anybody. I'm just trying to let y'all know, and I do understand. I understand how they used us as pigs and things of that. But yeah, it's fear control, Miss T. Just the unknown and being paranoid. But I need you guys to actually do your research, find out what's in the vaccine, in the Pfizer and the what's the other one? More. I got it written down. I mean, I was taking my notes because I knew I was going to come out here and explain things to you guys. Right. But it's two different vaccines that you got to get. Do your research on them. I'm going to give you the names so you guys can do the research yourself. Oh, Moderna. One is the Pfizer, one is the Moderna. You need to do the research to find out what's in it. You need to do your research to see what the side effects are with it. Do your research. Just don't jump out the window, but don't fear. Don't have too much fear to where you was the first in line, but now you're the last, and we'll be complaining about that.
I have to just see. Well, my mom will be, whenever it's available, taking the vaccine because she's elderly and she feels like it's important due to her health. But I just got to see what happens with my parents first and some other people.
Yeah. I don't
know how I'll react to them.
I'm sorry.
Even though, and I shouldn't say that I'm waiting to see what happens with them because I don't know how I will react to the vaccine. I don't know what it'll do to me. Because
before you do that, you really do need to do that and get cleared and make sure that you don't have no underlying problem, that your immunity is is strong to be able to withhold that, because there are people who can't do it. If you're pregnant, you really need to see the doctor. There are certain guidelines. Yeah. But I get it. No vaccines, like, it hasn't been tested long enough. But honestly, I guess you could say all vaccines have to start from somewhere, and we have
You're
a
right.
lot of them.
You
COVID
talking
is
about
not
the
first.
childhood vaccinations, right? I didn't have a choice to take those. My parents had to give them to me. If I had children, I would not vaccinate my children because some of those vaccines cause autism, from what I understand. So I would be one of those parents, like, I'm not doing vaccinations for my kids.
Right.
I
What
had
did
no
she
choice.
say? I missed hers. What she say? I have talked to people who received it that either continues to test positive or got like flu-like symptoms from 24 to 72 hours. Those are, well,
Oh my God.
those are one of the side effects, but it's not for everybody. Again, it really depends on your underlying issues to begin with. So there are side effects. There's side effects to everything we eat, to everything we take on a daily basis. There's side effects to taking vitamins. Like, there's side effects to everything. So again, guys, I don't even want to keep trying to dive into it, telling you the reason. I was just saying that I decided to take it, and I'm going to. My children can't take it. You have to be 18 and older. But yeah, I'm going to do it. And
That's what's important to get your yearly physicals, because you were talking about underlying health conditions that might, cause some issues if you do get the vaccine. Please make sure you
the
do
other vaccines
your
evolved
physical
over the
once a year.
years, there was time to improve them and make them safer vaccines that we know today. But this lab experiment that they made in 6 months is sketchy. Understandable, Jay Dunn. It really is. It really is. I get it. I get it. So I guess I'll eventually I'll be your guy, you guys guinea pig. I'll be your model. You'll see what happens. Thank you, Miss T, and thank you, Benj. Thank you guys. I appreciate all your input on this, and I get it. I was skeptical. I was the first one saying I'm not doing that shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Like, I'm gonna get a vaccine. And when you told me you were getting it, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I like, if BB's, like she said, she's an essential worker. I don't fault her for getting it at all.
I just feel like, and then I just feel something else. It's a reason why, like, my doctors, it's like 5 of them. Honestly, they all went from like, hell no, I'm not getting that, no way, to literally, I'm getting it, I'm getting it, I'm getting it, and I'm like, what the y'all know that I don't know? Why y'all hauling ass to get it? And none of them are black. So, and they got their first dose already. And honestly, I haven't heard anybody complain. Not one of them complain about it. And so, oh no, I'm lying. My one doctor did say he had a headache. Like, the next day, he said he got a headache. I don't know if it was from that or not. But that's it. That's all I heard. But everybody else, fine. So I'm looking at them and I'm like,
If I was an essential worker, if I worked in healthcare, I probably would get it. Like at a doctor's, I probably, would. But
like I said, I respect what you were saying, BB. My cousin took it. She is a nurse. She got the Moderna one. Yeah. Yeah. No, cousin. My cousin, like, no, cousin, wait a little longer.
like, but just for me, no. Like, I've been very, like the Most High has protected me from not getting COVID, because I've been in some super. I live in Atlanta metro area. I've been in some super spreader situations. Okay.
Yeah.
No one's wearing a mask, and we're wide open. We're still partying. And I'm guilty of it, of not social distancing, of being in the mix, of because I want to get in there and do my little shimmy. Word Alexander Rogers.
My daughter works the night shift at a retirement home, and she had to get it. So I respect your decision and hers. I'm old school. They just need to do more testing for me. I understand, Retro. I agree. They could do more testing. I'm just, again, I want to protect myself, and I wanted to protect myself from spreading it. And I just feel in my heart that I need to do it.
Rachel, how was your daughter feeling? I'm just curious.
Who?
Rachel's daughter says her daughter had to get it. She having any side effects? Is she okay? I know it affects everyone differently. That's the crazy part. You just don't know. Just because somebody else gets it and they're fine doesn't mean you'll be okay. That's why you please get your yearly physicals, okay, people, so you know what's going on with your body. If you have
Yes,
insurance,
and
then
black
please,
people, like while we're
then
at this
please.
age, young, go to the doctor. Stop
Right,
playing around with your health like this.
right.
Like, stop
Mhm.
thinking because you get up and you feel good every day, everything is okay. Or you
Absolutely.
can just get up and not feel good, but you think you can weather the storm. No, you have to get regular checkups. If you're 40 and older, you have to get a mammogram every year. Women, you need to go to
Pap
the
smear.
gynecologist every year.
You need to get your pap
You need
smear.
to you need to see the dentist at least
You know,
3
I'm
times
about
a
to say
year.
that.
At least.
You need to
These
get
are
your
things that
cleaning.
we don't do that we should do.
Right. Cleaning is twice a year because dental health affects your physical health. If you got something going on with your mouth, it can affect your heart. If you have insurance, health insurance, your physical is free. They give you one free physical a year.
Correct.
Take advantage of it.
And
It
a lot
really,
of you
I mean, it's
women
long.
get
It's a
Medicaid,
couple hours.
it's free,
It's worth it.
and you still don't use it. You still don't utilize
Right.
it.
Absolutely. But you have dental insurance. They give you 2 free cleanings a year. I don't like going to the dentist either, but the cleanings are very important. To take care of your body, your health. Please.
Do you believe that some vaccines are placeables? I don't understand that word. What does placeables mean? Placeables. I don't know what that word means, T. Can
Yeah,
you
I'm sorry.
explain,
I'm
give me
sorry,
the
dude.
definition? I'm sorry. I don't know what that word means.
Could you tell us and we can
And she,
answer.
Rachel said she's back to work. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me show it. She said she's back at work now, and she got the vaccine also. Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
glad they did.
like trust and believe. The way this is going, if there are side effects, if people are experiencing placebos,
Oh, you said placebo. Oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't think it's a placebo at all. I believe it's actually like a real vaccine. I
no,
believe it's
it's a
fake.
real vaccine. It's a real
Yeah,
vaccine. We have them. We don't have them in my actual office, but the office the place that they have them at is like literally down the street from me. And what we have is we have like a private like stream yard for our company, so you can actually see everything. And so when people get it, because they're encouraging all the employees to get it. So every time someone gets it, they record it and everything, and it's like a blast they send so that you can see what's going on. And no, I don't think it's placebos. I really don't. I think it's the vaccine. Now, how potent it is and how it's going to work, if anything, that's what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how well this is going to work, because I know it's going to get worse out here. It is not getting better before it gets worse. Okay. And again, with this second mutation coming down, we're about to see, we got to now, like, I know we was protecting our kids, but it was like this, it was slim for them to get it. It was slim for us to get it. That's not the case anymore.
yeah.
We're all getting it at a speedy rate, so
Yeah.
just keep that in mind, guys, with this. Like,
We
because
today. We're talking about the second strain. There's a person in Florida, Colorado, and another state.
and that's how
Yeah.
that's how the first strain crept into the United States. It was like 2 to 3 people for about a month. And then wait a minute, binge.
And
Wait,
this is
are
like 10
y'all
times
laughing at
more.
me?
This is like super contagious, from what I understand. Like you can get it. You don't even have to be. So like that's why after my birthday, I'm not going out anymore. It's going to be hard as fuck, but I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to each his own. But
God, it's
that's
so
I
hard.
want to share that with you guys. So
Anyone suffer from quarantine? It's so hard. Like I can't quarantine. It's
you
it's
suffering from
horrible.
quarantine?
it's hard for me to quarantine. Like I have to be out. It's miserable.
I'm getting used to it myself. I'm getting used to it. I don't really care. I really don't care. Like I don't go too many places as it is. I really don't go frequent with the bars and the clubs like that, like I used to anyway. So if anything it's affecting is me eating because I love going to restaurants. So that's probably the only thing that I'm like missing right now is going to all my favorite restaurants and eating. But other than that, no, I can really care less. Like I don't go outside like that anyway. And wherever I want to go, I can basically go, but I don't frequent with crowds like that anyway. I'm not a fan of concerts. You know, I'll go, but I'm not a fan of it. It's not nothing I really like to do. So it doesn't affect me.
I think we had one more topic. I don't think we have time to get to it about the heterosexual.
Yeah, we're at our hour mark.
Yeah, we had another topic with heterosexual and lesbian relationships.
So we can save that for next week. And we can dive into it really deep.
Yeah, so we're here like every Wednesday for 1 hour. We keep it short and sweet.
Yes, I do. I appreciate everybody that stopped by tonight. I hope that you guys will join us every Wednesday. We will be diving into hot topics and everyday life situations as we did today. Eventually, if you want to come, I'll drop the link for those who want to join the panel. And we'll do it like this every week. Wait, Retro said I missed the casinos. Other than that, I shop and stay at home. Yeah. Oh, I don't gamble. I'm cheap, Retro. I don't part well with a quarter. I'm telling you, if I lose a quarter, I'm pissed off. No.
And then eventually, you know, we'll have a Vibez channel you can subscribe to.
Thank you. Thanks, Benj. Thanks, T. I'm so glad you guys liked it. Thanks, Jay Dunn. Thanks, Retro Babe. Thanks, Reese Key. That's my baby. That's my little sister / cousin. Tighter than right. So she always stop and do. Don't be trying to talk me out of it either, Reese. I'm going to do it. And who else stopped through? I believe that was it. And all the people in the bushes, if you wanted. Oh, DC Kool-Aid. I'm so sorry. Hey, DC. Thank you for stopping by. I see you, but I was talking and missed out with speaking in the beginning. But I do appreciate everybody for coming through. I hope to see you guys next Wednesday. And I think we're going to have like a little birthday party.
Yeah. But BB's birthday is coming up, so we have like a birthday celebration for BB. You guys attend. We'll drop the link. Come say happy birthday to BB. Another thing we're trying to do is we're going to create a channel so you guys can find this very easily because we're bouncing back and forth. We have our own Vibez channel you guys can subscribe to. I'm just waiting on somebody to create the channel. Hint. Yeah. She's like, whatever, I ain't listening to you.
What you say? I'm sorry. I was answering questions. See, I can't do two things at one time.
I'm saying that we're planning on having our own channel. I'm just waiting on somebody to create it.
Oh, okay. Not me though, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to create a channel.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So that way everybody can find us. They won't have to bounce from one channel.
We do.
We have like one channel. Also, we have an IG page. It's Vibez 2020. Follow us on IG. You can keep up with, the latest videos, where we're going to be next, what we'll be talking about. If you want to be a guest, email will be in the description box.
If you have any
feedback, let us know.
We can do that too. We come up with them as the week go by, anything that's popping and the things that we want to talk about. I know next week, I definitely want to dive into what we was supposed to go into tonight. I'm going to put it up so you guys will have that in mind for next week. But this is what I want to
and please, like,
all right.
Shoot the email. Like, we really want you guys' feedback. We want to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Let's have a discussion. It's about exchanging energies with other human beings. So, email us so we can, talk about it. That'd be really dope.
Doing it every Wednesday. I've been out the loop. Yes, every Wednesday we're doing it. Yes.
Yeah,
And
we
I
can
know Retro,
do
yours is too. I ain't forget Retro. We're gonna be celebrating, so you should get dolled up and come up here and celebrate with me
yeah,
next.
you should. Like we've
We've been talking about this for a minute. Don't think I forgot Retro. I didn't forget.
we've been bouncing around from channel to channel, but we want to make it, because it's kind of hard to find us.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna make a channel. We're gonna do it this weekend. I promise.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know if people can find us. Like,
Yeah.
this is our fourth show, our anniversary show.
Yes. So next week we're gonna be talking about lesbian relationships versus heterosexual relationships. That's really nice. If I could get a heterosexual up in here to come on and speak about the differences and stuff, I would love that, because I'm a lesbian, so I know about that. But I also know about heterosexual as well, because I dated men before and I dated women. It is a big, big difference, but we'll talk about that more next week. So, guys, peace. Good night. Thank you again for coming out. Thank you, Cobra, for co-hosting this with me. You've been great. Your background is slamming.
Thank you. Thank you guys for coming through. We appreciate you for celebrating with us our 4th week, 1 month anniversary. And like I said, it's all about exchanging energy with other dope humans. We see you guys next Wednesday. Please email us, all right?
Did we leave our email up there?
I don't know. Just put it in. It's always in the description.
It should be in the description, right?
You gotta put it in there.
Okay. I'm gonna be better. It's gonna be better next week. I got some homework to do. I gotta get this thing together, y'all. All right. Peace out.
Don't get it together,
Peace.
We're gonna make already good thing better. All right, peace and blessings, you guys.
Bye.
You run the show the fuck out. Hey. All right.